Hello everybody, welcome to Fine Dining. Today I'm going to do some buttered chicken. I'm just going to let my pan heat up here, and I'm going to add butter and some onions. And I have my spice mixture here. I'm going to leave a description and everything in the description part of the video for the measurements. I tried to do my best to label it out. Again, like I stated, I don't really measure while I cook. It's kind of like you taste as you go, and if I need to add something, I'll add something. So right now I'm just getting my pan heated up. I have some chicken breast that I've already seasoned the night before. Have my spices. I have some ginger in here, some garlic, and I added about 2 tablespoons of oil. I actually have 2 containers here, if you can kind of see. So I got 2 there. And the pan seems good. I'm going to add about quarter cup of butter right there. And that's about all the butter I'm going to add for this dish. Ooh, sorry, I was just cutting up my onions that I have here. That's going to saute with the butter. I'm just going to get this going. And I'm going to add that in there. Got a little piece. I just add that in there. And I'm also going to add my spices. So in this mixture here, I have some cumin, coriander, fennel, anise, cinnamon, paprika, and some turmeric. So I'm going to add that in now. And I'm just going to let this go. I'm actually going to turn down the heat a little bit and let that get all happy. Now, maybe I shouldn't say I'm making buttered chicken. Maybe I should say I'm making something like it, because nowadays people are very sensitive and triggered to accuracy. So I don't want to be one of those people, claiming to be doing buttered chicken, and then, I didn't miss one step, or we don't add that to butter chicken. That's not butter chicken. It's like, okay, take it easy. Sorry. So I'm just gonna let that saute and cook together. So basically, I want the spices to cook out. So I'm gonna let that go for a little bit. And at this point, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon or so of tomato paste. That looks like a tablespoon. And I'm going to let that get happy and just cook down. And then I'll be back to add the chicken and the heavy cream, and we'll just let that go. All right. I'm going to add in my chicken. And for the mixture, I had some black pepper, cardamom, cumin, fennel, anise, cinnamon, coriander, paprika, turmeric, salt. I added some thyme. I know that is not a normal or conventional herb to add in to butter chicken, but I love thyme, so I'm adding it. And for the chicken breasts, they were cutlets, so I would say I probably have maybe three that were already sliced up, packaged up, So I'm gonna hike up the heat a little bit now. The chicken was pretty cool. I'm just gonna drop the temperature of the pan, so I'm just gonna hike up the heat now in the pan. So because it's chicken breast, it's not gonna take that long to cook. I know it seems pretty packed in the pot right here, but it will shrink down some. And I want a little bit of color on here, not too much, because when I add the heavy cream in here, I want the spices and the flavors and everything to come out and just gel together and taste good. So I'm just going to let this go. And then when I come back, I will have the heavy cream. All right, so I added the heavy cream. I added some salt for some taste. And I did need some more tomato paste. I didn't have any crushed tomatoes. That's what you would technically use, or some crushed tomatoes. So I guess if I had to say how much, probably maybe like a quarter cup. That seemed about right. Yeah, I would say I probably added about a quarter cup of tomato paste just to get an idea of measurement. So here, the heavy cream is going with the chicken, and I did give it a taste. And the thing is, when you're working with chicken breast, it cooks so fast. Like, it's already shrunken down in size. I can feel it's got a little bit more, but the sauce itself, when I try it, I know it needs more time. So I would advise to use chicken thighs because they take longer to cook, and it'll just gel with your butter sauce like much better. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I really want the sauce to develop, once I feel like the chicken it's pretty much like done, because I don't want to overkill it. I don't want to cook it to the point where it's like, ooh, it's too dry. So what I'm probably gonna do is scoop up some of the chicken and put it into one of my little liter containers here. Not obviously not this one, because this is where we had the raw chicken. I'm not gonna use that. I have a whole bunch of clean ones. So I'm gonna scoop it up, keep it in that container, and then I'm just gonna let the sauce really cook out, and the spices, and I'm probably gonna give that a good 20 minutes. And then I'll re-add the chicken. So if you want to save yourself some time, just go straight to chicken thighs. And then you can just leave it to cook in that sauce as long as you need to. But when you're working with white meat, like chicken breast is going to take, 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes. Doesn't take very long. So, yeah, once the sauce is reduced and the flavors have developed and I added the chicken, I will come back. I have the chicken added into the sauce. I added that, like I said, that other half a stick of butter. I used about a pint of cream and added some more spices. The chicken, chicken was done. So this is done right now. I can, if I want, just up the heat a little bit more just to get the sauce a little thicker if I want it, but I'm pretty good with the consistency. So I'm happy with this. Quite a bit. But yeah, I got food for the next few days, which is nice. And I gave it a little taste. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to cover it. Then I'm going to get some rice going. I'm going to plate her up and show you the final results.